Taylor Swift kisses a stranger and performs with Nelly.
Normani quits Twitter after racial attack.
Justin Bieber's ween is exposed again and Daddy Bieber's still proud.
Oh, Aaron. All of this and more on today's Rundown. Hey guys, hope you had a great weekend. Ursty's here for some DHR.
Woo, lots of weens happening in this show.
Oh.
Can't wait for that later. But first, I'm gonna talk about my girl Taylor Swift kissing another man. All right, all those terrible headlines of Taylor Swift being a snake or whatever is not stopping our girl T Swift from partying like she doesn't care. She is shaking it off, and she did so this weekend on Saturday for Karlie Kloss's 24th birthday. They were partying it up in the Hamptons together. I think she was at some club somewhere. And Nelly was there performing, and she joined him on stage for a duet. And Nelly asked her to come on stage originally. She was a little bit hesitant, but of course she did it anyway. But she had no idea what song she was singing, and this happened. That was them singing Nelly's 2002 OG classic Dilemma that he originally performed with Kelly Rowland. And then later, there was this Harvard Business School kid by the name of Mike Hess who was there, and he probably had the best night ever. He joined Taylor on stage, and he was celebrating his birthday too, according to a source close to E! News. And so Taylor was seen sexily strutting towards him, and then she laid a big old kiss on his cheek, and they started dancing really closely. He wrapped his arms around her waist because, I mean, who wouldn't? This is his big moment in life. But apparently Taylor has known this guy for a while. There was a photo of them from 2014 on Heidi Klum's Instagram page together that had both of them in it, so they definitely knew each other and might just be like gal pals and friends or whatever, but Tom Hiddleston was not there. So I'm really curious about whether or not they're still together after this, if this is Taylor trying to like get back at Calvin or at Tom, or is she single, or are they just friends?
You think something is going on here?
Well, here's the deal. After all that she's been through over the last couple of weeks, the very last thing I would do as Taylor Swift
is go party
party and kiss another guy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just happy that she's out at a club partying.
She doesn't give an F.
She was so against that for a while. That was her whole thing, like, I don't go to clubs. I'm just happy she's let loose right now. And I think you may be right. Something's up.
Something's a little weird.
I don't know how we transitioned from that story, but some not so happy news for Fifth Harmony's Normani Corday. On Saturday, she announced that she is quitting Twitter, and it was because of this really intense racist bullying that sort of escalated over the weekend. So it all started on Friday when fans thought that Normani took too long in a Facebook Live interview to say something nice about Camila, because she was asked, say something nice, like say a compliment about each of the girls of Fifth Harmony. And it took her a second to think of one for Camila, so Camila fans started attacking Normani. On Friday, Normani addressed the situation because it was totally blown out of proportion, and here's part of her statement. She said, "I have shown nothing but commitment for the success of Fifth Harmony, even promoting on my days off, but yet I always find myself as the target of unjust hate and slander. It's not right. I give 110% on and off stage because I am true to myself and the artistry." But it got so bad on Saturday that she had to release another statement and actually get off the social media site for a while. We don't know how permanent this is, but in this second statement, it got even more intense. Here's part of it. "I've never been one to deny anyone of their opinions, but over the course of this last week, and especially over the last 48 hours, I've not just been cyberbullied. I've been racially cyberbullied with tweets and pictures so horrific and racially charged that I can't subject myself any longer to the hate. I'm not the first Black female celebrity to deal with this, and I'm sure I won't be the last. I want to take this moment to say love goes much further than hate in this world. Hiding behind a computer and putting people down, especially for the color of their skin, doesn't make you cool, it makes you a coward." And she went on, and it's so unfortunate that this is happening, but I'm really proud of her for standing up and removing herself from the situation.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I feel like social media is dangerous because once you start addressing the haters individually, it almost gives them more incentive to keep fighting back at you.
Gives them more power. You're acknowledging them, and that's power.
I know. So I like that she did like a blanket statement to address everything and not go individually one by one and try to counter, because these people can be vicious.
Yeah, and it was awesome. Camila tweeted in Normani's defense shortly after her second statement on Saturday, You don't have to hate on somebody else to support me. I don't appreciate it, and it's not what I'm about. Be kind or move on. And the rest of the 5H girls also lended their support. Lauren shared Normani's statement. Ali addressed it in a tweet, and so did Dinah. And Becky G even tweeted at Normani, "You're so strong. You're right. Love does go further than hate in this. If only everyone saw it that way. Much love, XO."
Interesting, because Camila and Becky G have had some history that wasn't so great. Thanks, Austin Mahone, for that. No, just kidding. So I find it surprising that Becky G chimed in. I think it's cool. I think the more people who bring attention to this, the more people can accomplish. I think all the celebrities should kind of support her and say, yeah, you guys need to stop. We see you, and it's not cool. Honestly, I just start blocking people.
Yeah.
If they get out of control.
I'm glad that no one's actually talking about the tweets and that there's no way to really find them. I'm glad that we're not actually getting into detail about what they said. We're just saying it's not okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed over the weekend, Selena Gomez got her very first Vogue Australian cover. She looks beautiful. She tweeted out how grateful she was to be on the cover, and inside the issue, she looked equally as gorgeous as she did on the cover. But there was an interview that she had with the magazine, and she's talking about dating, and she says that she thinks that guys in the industry, in the business, are afraid to date her, which I totally get.
Yeah.
In the interview, she opens up about how frustrating it is that the media has chosen to focus on her personal life rather than her professional career. She says, "I figured it's just temporary. I feel like that fortunately and unfortunately it's where my life is at the moment. I have to accept it. Nobody really knows everything, and they can only assume. You want to do what you love, but all this other stuff overshadows it, so it makes it a little harder for people to take me seriously." I think that's very interesting, because I've always wondered why Selena doesn't get bigger movie roles. Like, she's an actress and she's done a lot. Like, why isn't she doing like a Harry Styles Dunkirk movie, like a big opportunity? And I think a lot of it does have to do with the fact that she comes with all this extra drama.
Yeah.
That's not her fault.
No, it's not. But I am so happy for her that she finally got her Vogue cover. She really deserves it, and maybe this is just the first of many big opportunities for her.
Yeah, and she also talks about dating. Ironically, that she says that no one wants to take her seriously, but then she has to address the elephant in the room, her personal life. She said about her ideal man, "The guys that do have the confidence to hit on me are not necessarily my type, but they think they are because I'm a pop star. I sing songs, do movies. I like to feel sexy and confident on stage. I'd be stoked with a writer or producer or actor who is low key, but those kinds of guys are terrified of me. I think people would think it's kind of dumb to date me. Nobody would want to throw themselves into that situation where it was so heightened publicly. Like, why would they?" So you guys can read the full interview when the magazine hits stands on August 15th. And at the end of the day, Selena is still killing it, with or without a man.
Erin, what do you think Tyga got Kylie for her 19th birthday?
Well, I reported last week that he was hinting it could be an engagement ring.
Well, no.
Oh.
Get ready for some other types of deja vu. Just a few days before her birthday, which is August 10th, Tyga spoiled Kylie with a brand new Mercedes-Benz Maybach with a big red bow on it. That's a car, if you didn't know what a Maybach is.
I didn't.
And it starts at $180,000. We got our first-hand look at the very lavish gift on Instagram. Kylie shared this video, and in it, Tyga is singing to her as she gets her big surprise, and she really does seem surprised.
Hey, happy birthday.
Stop! Hey!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey! What is happening?
In a Snapchat photo, she posted a picture of the car saying, "Almost too boss for me." I didn't know if that was possible. And don't forget that she gave herself a car last week. She gave herself a Land Rover SV autobiography. You might recall, Tyga got her a car last year for her birthday, a Ferrari. And this is sort of a downgrade? I don't understand why you would just get her something else. Why do you have to get her the same gift 2 years in a row?
Well, I have a theory about this. I have a theory that Tyga knows someone at a car dealership who gives him either a great deal or gives it to him for free.
It's an advertisement.
Totally right, because here's the thing. Tyga has been known for having financial difficulties. He didn't really sell a lot of albums.
No, so he made money off giving her a car.
Probably. I bet you Mercedes
gosh.
is totally sponsoring this behind the scenes because they know it's gonna be everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I just was like, you know what? You got her a lesser car. Maybe something thoughtful this year. You've had a rocky relationship. Get her something that means something.
And it's too chauvinistic, right? Like, I feel like she has too many cars already. It goes to show that just when you have a lot of money, it's stupid money, you just buy a bunch of crap that doesn't really fulfill you, I feel. I feel like this is sad. All right, guys, in big major news today, Justin Bieber is just breaking the internet again with his ween. You're welcome,
That's
internet.
penis.
Yeah, that's his penis. I like ween better. Ween just sounds like cooler.
I just was clarifying in case someone didn't know what ween meant.
Oh yeah, definitely means penis. And Justin Bieber's dad is actually very proud of his son's penis. Again, if this is deja vu, yes, Tyga bought Kylie a car last year, and yes, Justin Bieber's dad was proud of his penis last year as well. Here we are again. So it's been the week of weens. Orlando Bloom sported his manhood this week with Katy Perry, and now Justin Bieber is following suit. But this one's a little bit different. So photos surfaced online of Bieber frolicking in the water completely naked while on vacation with his friend and his rumored girlfriend. Her name's Sahara Ray. She's a model. And then Daddy Biebs had to get in on the ween action too in two separate photos on Mr. Bieber's Instagram page. Justin is tagged as the famed CNN tower in Toronto that is famously very large. And then he
Are you kidding
No,
me?
and then he tweeted, then deleted the cactus emoji along with the quote, "my boy."
Are you freaking kidding me?
No, totally happened. Totally happened.
Wait, guys, hashtag maturity.
Hashtag pedophilia or
No,
something.
I mean, he saw that ween growing up, caring for him, but it's inappropriate
when
now.
you say caring for him, I just thought of like,
Changing diapers. It's inappropriate now, though.
it is inappropriate, and we've already been
my
through this. Like, can you
What
really
does
be
his
that
mom
proud?
think?
I know. What does just he think? Is he okay with this? Maybe
Okay, but
he tells
Erin-
his dad. Maybe he's like, "Dad, yo, my ween just hit the internet."
I hope he gave his dad a heads up that these pictures were gonna come out, but that doesn't mean capitalize on it.
Well, maybe he has nothing else better to do except talk about his son's ween.
I have something better to do.
You?
Aaron, Orlando or Justin? Who are you picking?
Oh, the question of
Who
the
are you
year.
gonna pick?
Okay, so here's the deal. Misty just showed me moments ago the
Both photos.
I actually didn't look at Orlando Bloom's penis last week when it hit the internet. And apparently your opinion is that
I'm choosing Justin.
because
I don't want to say why. I just want to say I choose Justin.
Okay, and
Who do you pick?
I can't pick. Both of those weens have been in a lot of different places.
That's not.
I don't want
That's
it.
not the question.
Like if they were if they were virgin weens.
Yeah, don't even think about that. That's not part of the question. It's just which.
Well, I
Based
like
on
okay.
appearance.
Okay, I like manscaping. I think that's a great direction to move in, gentlemen.
Yes, Justin should do some manscaping.
And Justin hasn't done a lot, and I think Orlando is definitely killing the manscaping game. So for that, I guess I choose Orlando. This is so weird. I don't really know. I actually don't like weens. I think they're really ugly.
I feel like I just got some bad karma.
Why?
We shouldn't even be talking about this with you guys. This is highly inappropriate.
Don't tell your parents.
Don't tell
Don't
Mom.
tell mom. Mom, go step out of the room. I think it's too late for that. But a lot of people are saying that Justin Bieber had this whole ween debacle this week because he's trying to overshadow Orlando Bloom's ween debacle because, you know, the two of them have had beef in the past over Orlando's ex Miranda Kerr, who Justin supposedly was hooking up with for a time. So a lot of people are saying that Justin's just doing this.
And Selena and
to get
Orlando
back at
had a
him.
thing.
Yeah, totally. So there could be that element,
my
this PR element
gosh.
to it. I'm sorry, I'm ruining your whole day today with all these conspiracy theories.
No, I love conspiracy theories. I just feel like a bad person for talking about weens so much.
Missy, you have a burning question. I know it. I can feel it. What is your burning question?
So I'm Team Justin. Aaron is Team Orlando. You guys pick a team down below.
Yes, please pick a ween team in the
Ween
comments.
team.
And do you think that Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston may be broken up? Because is this unusual behavior for her to go out and kiss another guy on the cheek, or do you think it doesn't matter at all?
Oh man, I have a feeling you guys are gonna spend some time down in those comments. Also, feel free to tweet at us what you think at
Yeah.
Hey Aaron Robinson and at Misty Kingma, because I think today it's gonna be a good conversation starters happening.
I'm very curious about where your minds are today
Yeah.
after this show.
Okay.
Guys, thanks for
Bye.
hanging out. I'm sorry that we scarred you, and we'll be back here
Bye.
tomorrow.
Sorry, Mom.
Scarring you more, I'm
Bye.
sure. Bye. Justin Bieber drops his new song on the left. It's called Let Me Love You, and it's real good.
Ooh, and Selena Gomez, she unfriends Charlie Puth on the right. Ruh-roh.